so glad you could join us today. And it's such a beautiful day. We got lucky today. Sometimes it rains on these kind of days, so we're very glad to have you here at Green, and we hope you enjoy the concert. Without further ado, let me introduce Mrs. Glovac, our band and choir teacher, and our 5th grade band.
Thank you, Mrs. Ambrose. So our first song today is a little audience participation. When you hear the band play 3 one-beat quarter notes in a row, bump, 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 you guys are going to shout, "Let's go Green!" Okay? Yeah, you got it. Let's try it. I'm going to count to 3 and you do it. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you got it. Good job. This is called Pep Band Riff. 1,
Let's go Green!
The next song we're going to play is the very first song that we learned called Hot Cross Buns. As we go through our program today, we have a few people who want to play things by themselves, and so our first one we have Faith on the bells and Courtney on clarinet, and they're going to play the song we just played.
Ready? 1, 2, ready, go.
You might recognize this next song. In our books it's called Rolling Along, but you might recognize it as Mary Had a Little Lamb. We have one baritone player this year. Her name is Morgan. She's right over here. And Morgan is going to play the song we just played, Rolling Along, on her baritone. song is a very old song, a kind of a nursery rhyme song called Go Tell Aunt Rhody.
And Jonas, you ready?
So our percussion section, we have Jakari on bass drum and Jonas on snare drum. You won't hear the melody of the song, but you will hear some of the rhythms. They're going to play the same song we just played for you, Go Tell Aunt Rhody.
One, two, three. Jonas.
So we've learned lots of techniques to our playing this year. One of the things we learned how to do is to play a two-part song called a duet. So our next song is called Split Decision, and if you listen carefully, you will hear two different parts being played by different instruments in the band. So in our band, we have three different families of instruments. We have the woodwind family, who are all in the front row right here, our flute, clarinets, and saxophone. We have the brass family, which is in the second and the third row. We have our trombones, baritone, trumpets, and French horn. And our percussion, which is in the back row. So the next piece that we're going to play is called Listen to Our Sections, and each section will have a separate part to play. 1, 2, oops, sorry. 1, 2, ready, go. If you had a chance to see us at Bandorama back in March, this next song was one of our harder songs we learned for that concert, called Lightly Row. I think you'll recognize this next song. It's another two-part song called London Bridge. Next we have a woodwind and brass combination with Brandy on the clarinet, Chloe on the flute, and Lillian on the trombone.
Ready? 1, 2, ready?
Our next song is a little guessing game. We'll see if you guys can guess what song they're playing. Next we have another woodwind and brass combination. We have Juliet on the flute and we have Catalea on the trumpet.
1, 2, ready, go.
As we progress through the year, we start to learn to play band arrangements where different instruments are playing different parts, kind of like our duets, but a little more complicated. This song you will recognize as Old MacDonald Had a Farm, but in our books it's called Old MacDonald Had a Band.
1, 2, ready, go.
So we're about ready for our last song, but we're going to have one more little solo trio for our last song. And it's Ian on French horn, Jathan on French horn, and Amina on trumpet. And you'll hear the song they're going to play. It's called Hard Rock Blues. We're all going to play it in just a minute, but we're going to let them give you a little preview with their little trio. Ready? Come on, you got this. All right. 1, 2, ready, go. Let's give our 5th graders one more round of applause for all their hard work. All right, have a seat.
Let's also give Mrs. Glovac a big round of applause for her hard work. And thank you, parents, because you're the ones at home listening to them practice. And they start off here and wait. If you keep them going in band, it's amazing what they will do if they stick with it. Give everybody a round of applause and nice job, ladies and gentlemen, with your behavior this morning.